welcome back to another one of my videos. My name is Steph. Hi, if you know me already. If you don't, maybe think about subscribing, commenting, all that jazz down below if you like this video. Anyway, today's video we're going to be making a giant drumstick squashing giant cookie. giant. It's very quick to make and it takes 12 minutes. Thinks kids will really like it. So I'm going to give it a go. It came from B&M. It wasn't very expensive, otherwise I wouldn't have bought it. Anyway, we're going to give it a go and see what it comes out like. Right, I've added the butter to the cookie mix. I'm afraid that my phone decided to turn off, so you've missed some of the description I was talking about. I don't know which bits you've got and whichever, but I've lined the cake tray with a bit of greaseproof lining. Make sure your butter's quite soft. I added 1 tablespoon of milk, but I do think my dough is a little bit dry, so I do think I might have to add some more milk to it. Right, my dough, it does seem to be a bit on the dry side. I've used my fingers to mix it together. I started off with a spoon, didn't really mix together very well, so I thought get those fingers in it, so that's what I've done. I did clean first. But it's supposed to form a dough and it isn't really, it's not bad, I suppose. We'll see. We'll see if I can mix it together and see if we can get, yeah, I think we'll be fine. Good. Yeah, look, there's my dough. Right, I'm just going to wash my hands because now I've got to add the sweets to the dough mix. Won't be a sec. Have formed into a soft dough. Okay, it says to cut each squash them, so each one of these into 4 pieces and then mix it into your dough. Okay, so we're going to do that. Getting things. Oh my god, they just jumped in the bowl. I haven't cut them first. You've got to be cut first and jump in the bowl. Oh, blinky hell. Anyway, I'm using scissors. I'm going to cut them into 4 like it said. So I'm going to cut them into half and then into half again. Okay, so you get 4 pieces. Alright, and then stick them in your cake, in your cookie mix. Right, so cut them in half, then cut them in half again. Much easier, otherwise we'll be here forever, won't we? It's quite a lot, actually. I'm quite surprised how many. I mean, I've got 2 packets of these. I'm taking it, I'll have to put both packets in. We shall see. Right, that's 1 packet. No, yeah, that's 1 packet in the dough mix. Can you see? It's quite a lot. It doesn't say. It does tell you to put them all in, so that is what I'm going to do. It doesn't say leave some out for decoration, so I'm just going to cut them all in and put them in my dough, and then mix them with my dough. And I just dropped one on the floor. Sucking my floors clean. Anyway, like that. That's what we just eat. Right. They're nice. Anyway, now sweets. What we do, place the dough, mix into the dough and mould into a bowl. Right. So we've got to mix these squishing things into your dough. Okay. Nice. And then we've got to make it into a bowl, which is what I've done. And a couple of them are falling out. Just push them in. Right, I've made it into a dough. Okay, I'm gonna push the ones that keep falling out into the middle a bit more. Okay, and I'm gonna form it into a dough like it tells you to do. It tells you to make it into a bowl. Okay, like that. So you get your bowl of cookie dough with your squishums stuck inside. Okay, you can push them in a bit more if you want to. Right, now we've got to roll this out to about 7 inches in diameter, it says. So I'm going to wash my hands again. I'll be down a little bit. Right, so that's me bowl. Get your rolling pin and roll it to about 7 inches diameter. You're going to have to roll it out quite gently. It's quite crumbly. It's more crumbly than I thought it was going to be. So roll it quite gently. Okay. If it keeps faking apart, just keep turning it. If your squidgy me things fall out, just stick them back in. Don't panic. Okay. It's not the end of the world. I've not made one of these before, so it is new to me. Okay. So it's all fun and games. But I think the kids are going to really like it. It's a bit of fun. Even if it's... See what I mean? Very, very crumbly. I mean, that shouldn't really have happened. I wouldn't have thought. But just shows you that when I tape stuff on my YouTube channel, that I don't edit out all the things that go wrong. Because we're all human and we all make mistakes. And I make lots of them. Right, I think that's probably about right. But I've got to try and get it in the cake thing now, in one lump, which I can't see happening. So I might have to join it together once I've got it in my cake thing, I think. See, a bit of it fell off. So I'm going to join it together once I've got it in the cake thing. Don't panic, it'll be fine. I'm just pushing it down. See, it's not really rolled out very well, which made me say it was a bit, could have done probably with a little bit more milk, but I put the amount of milk they told me to put in, but I think perhaps it could have done with a bit more. It did seem a bit dry, the mixture. Anyway, I've got it in my cake thing like that. I'll show you in a sec. I've used my fingers, nothing wrong with that, and just pushed it all down, and it fits quite nicely. Look, see? Okay, you can see the squashies, and it looks quite good. Right, now I'm going to put it in the oven, and then we'll take it out in 12 minutes, and we'll see what happened. We'll see if it's turned out all any good. Right, I'll be back in a minute. Right, this is what it looked like when it came out the oven. It's all browned off around the edges like they tell you to do. Now you've got to leave it to cool down, and it will go crunchy, and then we can decorate it. It smells really nice, so we shall see. Right, the cookie is cooked. This is what it's come out like. Now I'm going to decorate it. Okay, you can decorate it if you like, but I'm going to use the icing that they're giving you in the box. Okay, so in each bowl I have 20 grams of butter, and then I'm going to put the icing in, and half a tablespoon of milk, and make up my icing ready to decorate my cookie. Right, I've just tipped the raspberry flavoured icing into one bowl. I'm just going to do the next one. Okay, and then we'll mix it up, and sorry, poof. Right, we need half a tablespoon of milk. Okay, so get your milk. So we need half a teaspoon, it says on the box, it says. So that's what I'm going to do. That's half in there. And half in there. You can always add a little bit more if it doesn't mix up very well. Just grab yourself a spoon for each one, and give them a mix up. See, this is the pink one. Mix your butter ice. So make sure your butter is soft, otherwise it will not be not so easy to mix up. Okay. Oh, yeah. I am a bit of a messy cook. You probably already noticed if you've watched any of my other cooking videos. But never mind, eh? Right, I'm going to mix these up and I'll get back to you once they're all mixed up, ready to go. Right, I've mixed up my butter icing, right? I have a piping bag, okay, and quite a big nozzle. Right, we're just going to decorate it now. We're going to wiggle icing around the edge. Don't have to be perfect, just, you know, just tastes good, hopefully. Right, you icing bag's gone funny. Ah! Right, I apologise, it's not gone how I want it to. So I'm just going to improvise, okay, and go with the flow. I'm just going to sprinkle some sprinkles on it and just, you know, decorate it a little bit. You don't have to do this. You don't get sprinkles in your packet. But my piping didn't quite come out as I was hoping it did too. I think I might have used a bit too big a nozzle, but never mind. It's still eatable. It looks reasonable. The kids will like it, which is the main thing. Yeah. That's what I made it for. It looks quite pretty. It ain't bad. So decorate area. I'm going to stick what looks like a flower on mine. I'm going to try and use different colours. These seem to have a bit of a mixture of colours. So I'm going to try and do that. And I think that will do. It looks bad. Okay, this is what it's come out like. So I did cover it with some sprinkles, made it look a little bit prettier because me piping didn't come out quite as like I wanted it to. I think I used a too big a nozzle, but I'll know next time. Yeah, it's not bad. I hope it tastes good. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up if you do. It's about quite way I wanted to, but it still looks pretty and I suspect it still tastes good, so that's the main thing. I suggest if you want to do more fancy icing on it, I suggest use a smaller piping bag nozzle, and maybe don't leave it out too long. It got quite soft, and because it's made out of butter, it was quite soft icing, so it did tend to melt a bit. So yeah, just experiment. It doesn't matter as long as it tastes good. That's the main thing. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Like I said, please comment, like, subscribe below and all that jazz, and hopefully you'll come back and see my next video. And stay safe and look after yourselves, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye for now. Bye, 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 bye.